yeah, show some love, show some support, click the things like subscribe, ring the bell, donate, or become a member if you can, to show love for more Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, or I guess Ace Attorney. I always get that backwards. It's the Ace Attorney universe. These are the Phoenix Wright stories. I don't know who that is with the glasses. New Maya? I Googled it because I was like, what should I tag in the stream? And her name's Emma. So that's fun, but with one M. I learned that. Aren't you proud of me, Phoenix Wright fandom? But I guess this is supposed to be played between 1 and 2. And no one's been freaking out in chat going, no, don't play this yet. Because I haven't played 2. Oh, and Alana's modding. Thank you again for modding. Let's go! Text box opacity, if we want to change that, that's a donatable membership. We'll make that the fundraiser if you want opacity on the text, because it's subtitles and it also helps me read. Like all my stuff, watch everything. Thethirdbill.com. Merch donations. This city. The city of angels, or so I thought. Okay, 3D. Also, no. Oh my god, it's a James Bond opening. Oh, there's two unalivings, or whatever YouTube wants me to say. Not in front of the boy. It's not Mia, is it? Not my ghost girlfriend. February 22nd. A little after my mom's birthday. I got excited. Don't celebrate my mother. Where have you been? My sister's How is this supposed to be deja vu? It doesn't matter who I am. It only matters who you are. You're Apollo Justice, right? Even better, the famous defense attorney, Mia Fey. So you are the coffee boy? Phoenix the latte boy, bring me Java, bring me joy. You're welcome, theater nerds. You're the Phoenix Wright? The Phoenix Wright from the Edgeworth murder case? That sounds like a play. It wasn't Edgeworth who was murdered, though. He did get stabbed after the trial, if you know what I mean. Hashtag Wrightworth. Sorry, I feel very validated. I got a little fan art from people. Please, you have to help. It's my sister. Yeah, I was gonna say, come on, man. She's got the little hair booby thingy. Okay, I'll hear you out. The fee is $10,000 for me to hear what you have to say. Really? Thank you so much. My name's Emma Sky. I'm a scientific investigator. Scientific investigator? Here we just go off of hunches and make people throw their hair pieces until they admit that they're the ones who did it. Are we gonna get like to CSI this? Young? I'll be 16 years old this year. Never mind, I was about to make a pot shot like, I'm definitely not an aged up Maya Fey. Never mind. She's taller. Oh, I was 16? Going on 17. My work is becoming quite well known, at my age no less. I discovered fingerprints in this reality, and DNA. You're gonna start using them in your cases soon. Why do teenagers keep coming to my office because their sister has been murdered? It's only happened twice, but it's still weird. My sister didn't do it. Oh, please tell me there's a still alive Mia Fey doppelganger out there somewhere. I mean, ugh, lazy. I don't want to see another Mia Fey. Don't do that. What's next? A brunette Edgeworth? That would be awful. Don't do that. I'm not a child, I'll have you know. Legally, yes, you are. You are in the young adult category, which means Twilight is aimed at you. You have some responsibilities, but not all. You can learn to drive a car, but you can't rent one. Thank you. I see one. Bella, where have you been, Loca? I wrote that line, actually. I did it uncredited, obviously. Hold on tight, spider monkey. I believe investigations should be done scientifically, as opposed to the anime style of yelling until your hair falls off and admit to your crimes. Oh my god, is she really here to introduce like actual CSI into the Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney cinematic universe? This Mia Fey person was a few years below her in school. Incidentally, Mia is a woman, but also trans rights. Now that you mention it, I guess it is more of a woman's name than a man's, but also trans rights. Well, it's nice of you to help your sister out like this. Gender is a construct. You must be close. When she gets like she is now, I kind of hate her. Every time she's accused of murder, she turns into a real bee. Your only family? What about your parent? Come on, man, aren't you an attorney? What do you think that means? They're vacationing for a very long time. They died in a car accident when I was little. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, we're not going to follow up with that? Phoenix, right? How are you going to be there for Edgeworth if you don't understand when someone's parents might be gone? Yes, I'll be the one in court tomorrow. This has nothing to do with you, Emma. Yes! I mean, oh no, is everything all right? Oh no. Why does she look just like Mia? This is the worst. Lazy. 0 out of 10. Don't draw her next to me. Oh no. And she's in uniform. Mia mentioned you. I've heard quite a bit about you and Edgeworth. Kissing. I'm chief prosecutor for this district. You're a prosecutor? I wanted to think like a Looney Tune reaction. Like, whoa. And now we're in the Shadow Realm. This case gets worse and worse with everything I learn. So tell me about you. What's your favorite color? I would think you'd recognize the... Yeah, thank you, ma'am. I think you'd recognize the district's chief prosecutor, Mr. Wright. Huh? In fact, what happened to your hand? That's not rude. There's a murder. How do you know Mia? I was in my 3rd year and she was auditing the class. She was different than the other students. Different? She was strong. She'd do anything to become a defense attorney. Anything. Anything. That was probably why she was attracted to me. Let's fucking go vibes. I was joking, but okay. Can we get a W in chat for the Bicon? Intellectually attract... Emma, okay. First you're like gender binaries and now intellectually attracted. Shut up, Emma. I want to know what she meant by attracted to her. I believe our discussion here is ended. The rest, I leave to you. You mean you're requesting my services as your defense? Because I charge extra if you're guilty. Don't lose any sleep over it. Your client has confessed, after all. The case is over. All right, good night, everybody. Thank you for checking out the stream. Don't forget to like and subscribe, donate, and become a member. I just never expected to be defending another prosecutor again. The second hot one in a row. What are the odds? Let's go check out this underground parking at the prosecutor's office, shall we? You know where it is. Okay, time to go to the underground. Sonic Underground. Triplets born, the throne awaits. A seer warns of a deadly fate. What?
In 4 years, Emma wakes up in a cold sweat. They were dating. I'm so dumb.
She just has in her scientific notebook, "Bi people exist?" question mark. She starts trying to figure out what the acronym means for LGBTQIA+. L. Legendary? Les Miserables. There is an E and there is an S. Funny that my first visit to the prosecutor's office should be... This is not your first visit. Don't take this from me. Or do they meet at his office? Why does he go to the office every day if he's not taking on clients? Someone update that to the wiki. That has to be right. Funny that my first visit to the prosecutor's office, without Edgeworth, should be like this. That's gotta be Gumshoe, right? What was my Gumshoe voice? You expecting to go unnoticed here, partner? Partner? Oh shit, never mind. Oh no, do I have to commit to this now? What do we have here, eh? Looks like a Bambina got loose from the ranch and is up to no good. Oh no, he's hot. What's this guy talking about? I thought he was kissing something for a second. I'm like, hello? I don't like new hot Gumshoe. I like old hot Gumshoe. He had nice, like, time to make some chili with daddy vibes. This guy's cosplaying 24/7, and that sounds exhausting and expensive. Anyway, something's on the ground right behind the detective. What's this? A wallet? Let's be scientific about this, please. Just put it in your pocket. That's this. Oh, the science of pockets. A foldable wallet found at the crime scene. It's Velcro. There seems to be something inside. Here, I'll teach you the trick to examining evidence in detail, okay? Now let's start examining from every angle. Oh, look, I think there might be a clue here. You should check it out with a press of the X button. This is how science works. This is an ID card. Sergeant Bruce Goodman. Isn't scientific investigation useful? I guess, but who wants to look at the evidence? You just go, take that. If the music stops, you picked the right one. Let's be sure to examine every piece of evidence we find. Ugh, evidence. I kind of really love the idea of a character having to, like, introduce actual, like, investigations. Aha, a ladder. That's a step ladder. That's not my real ladder. Here, a phone. Let's see if it works. And get our fingerprints all over it? Miss Science class? Oh, slide, there we go. There's the crime scene. We're gonna find so much evidence over here. Ugh, look at all this mess. Where does this guy think he is? And when, for that matter? He just saw Oppenheimer and got really into it. Oh my God. See, we don't need the opacity changed. It's perfect just the way it is. I'm running out of lady voices. I'm so limited in my feminine range. Hello, half and half, was it? Sold. You don't exactly look like the type to have clearance. Just shut up. Emma, first you're gonna like not clue into your sister's shit and then you're gonna block me. That's oddly a way to greet someone. Even if my days as the cough-up queen. I'm quite connected to this case, you see. The images are burned into me eyes, you might say. Yes, all the there we go, sorted. I nailed this. This is canon. Yes, all the sordid secrets. Smash. Oh my God. Marry me. Oh no, the witness is hot. This is all playing out like it did before. The name's Angel Star. Don't you go forgetting it, or before you know it, I'll have you whimpering at my heels. Yes, ma'am. I read that as yippee. Yipes, she means it. Anyone else's hands getting a little sweaty? Don't you laugh at me. I'm getting nervous and sweaty, and I'm focusing on the text. I'm here to read the articles. You know what? No voices. How about that? Prosecutors, they have no qualms at all about blackening the name of innocence. Mock me at your own risk. You'll soon find out why they call me the cough-up queen. What the is that supposed to mean? Bob could pick me up. Mother warned me about women in the city. One thing's clear, this lunch lady has a thing against prosecutors, which means she must like defense attorneys. Sup, you watch Better Call Saul? Okay, this is gonna come out wrong, but I'm here to express myself and just tell my truth. I'm really excited to see her angry deposition face in trial. Please, think of another conversation starter. Do you like jazz? Fuck yeah, we're in his office, and he's got a steel samurai! This is the kind of room that just screams, I can do the job. Quite a change from your office, really. Wow, suddenly my fee went up again. Whoever's office this is, they must be a real stuck-up jerk. Or my husband. Phoenix Wright. That voice. And that voice, it's clear as angels singing. You know, the song that should have been in the live-action remake. Long time no see, Edgeworth. Liar. A body was found in this nasty bright red sports car, and please tell me it's his. Please tell me it's his. King! Look at that. Look at that face. Oh my God, he's got a fast car. I got a ticket to take us out of here. Oh my God, they're gonna drive off together and drive off a cliff and hold hands and kiss. Please tell me they let the fucking top down when they drive through the countryside to watch the cherry blossoms bloom. To be honest, it's a bit of a miracle I'm still here at all. What do you mean? Rumors? I recently saw that people are getting a single black star confetti in their Taylor Swift merch, which means Reputation Taylor's version is next. You've heard the rumors about me, haven't you? The one about us? Some people need very little excuse to think ill of others, especially when I'm guilty of numerous other crimes. Look at him do his little smirk face. Is this new? I don't remember that face. What is that face? He's flirting with us now. To think that my own car would become the scene of a murder and not a scene of passion, like we were supposed to do this summer when we went apple picking at the orchard up in Vermont. Isn't this supposed to be Japan? Bill, chip chap chip. I'm disappointed in myself. Is this supposed to be Japan, or is it combined with the West? Why? Why did she stab? Look at his little face. Why did she stab someone in the trunk of my car? She stabbed him with my knife? You got Edward's knife? Are you sure you didn't do it? Come on, can't you take a joke? That's not funny. Phoenix? Nicholas? Hey, a chessboard. Those horses are mounted knights. Their swords have really sharp edges. And check out that poor pawn. His head is... Ah, you too see that it's them cornering each other. This is how they roleplay. And check out the poor pawn. His head is kind of spiky. Kind of reminds me of you. What's wrong, Mr. Wright? Edges surrounding a pawn with spiky hair. No, it's nothing. Oh, cute. What a pretty tea set. I go more for the instant tea bags myself. Yeah, you do. Hey, there's a card on it. Back from the dead. Wendy. Whoa, who the f is Wendy? She's fucking dead. Phoenix Wright 2 is about you being accused. A giant steel samurai. Between a rock and a hard place. Wendy. Wendy. Is she Mr. Edgeworth's fiance? Oh, Wendy Oldbag. And also, bite your fucking tongue. You're new. King of prosecutors. Kind of like employee of the month, only way better. King of months. Big deal, Edgeworth. I'm the king of games. These are all case files? They're stacked up to the ceiling. There's even a ladder. I thought that Edgeworth wasn't good with heights. He must have someone get them for him. Oh, Gumshoe's such a good boy. He must study these case reports so closely. He's so cool. They all just say pictures of Phoenix, like the wedding binder ideas. You wouldn't say that if you saw him sweating bullets up on that ladder. Trust me. He's sexy in a lot of ways, but he is not a sexy sweater. Were you to jump out this window, the time until impact with the ground would be... Jesus. So basically this says you were the best of the best last year, huh? You can take that foolish grin elsewhere, right? Like to my mouth. I have to keep it PG-13. You know what I was gonna say. Real ones know. People like myself and Mr. Edgeworth pride ourselves on our precision, Mr. Wright. She'll figure out gay people exist one day. Now I want to picture like she goes to a parade and there's like rainbows everywhere and she's like, I love rainbows in the rainbow parade. It just does not know what's going on, but loves Pride Parade anyway. Mr. Edgeworth's lid isn't on very tight, is it? No, he is a very loose and easy man if you have spiky hair. We're gonna take that take again. Good thing this isn't live. Mr. Edgeworth's lid isn't on very tight, is it? It's because he has something else that's tight. I'm just following orders, sir. They told me to bring this to you. I wasn't aware of the particulars of our... Give me your name. Meekins, sir. Officer Meekins. Good luck with that raise next month. Whimper. The victim was a detective from the same department as that patrolman just now. Go down to the police department. You can ask more there. Thanks. He seems to have finally calmed down at least. Because one of the files he asked for was a brochure on men's engagement rings. And he's mad that it was done in front of me. It's almost been a year since our first trial together. Our anniversary. Gotta leave my girlfriend in the parking garage so I can keep investigating with the boys. Am I right, fellas? Look at them! Yes, we do hold evidence and we sway. All the cases and the trials only take 3 days. It's an unjust system here. Unjust judicial system. Why does it undulate like that? Oh, wait, I know. This is the Blue Badger. They're trying to make him the police mascot. Wow, Mr. Wright, you should know a lot. You should know about a lot about the police. Yeah, don't stand so close to me. Boom! That one's for the real millennials who listen to their parents' music growing up. He does seem familiar somehow. I think he's my sleep paralysis demon. Yay, the boy! Gumshoe just showed up and chat isn't losing their shit right now. Can we please? Why is this little girl so peeved at me? She's a relative of the suspect. She's Lana Sky's sister. Whoa, the chief prosecutor's little sister? Just please investigate this case carefully, okay? Scientifically. You're not getting a catchphrase, Emma. The dancing blue baguette? It's my masterpiece. Look at him go. Were you at the award ceremony, Detective Gumshoe? Of course, pal. I got an award for diligence. Yay! He got an award. Listen, pal, there have always been rumors about Mr. Edgeworth forging evidence, making deals with witnesses. Anyway, this latest case has started a new rumor that he has a boyfriend with spiky hair that he meets in his office. People say the only reason he took this case is because he's aiming for the chief prosecutor's position himself. Wait, what? More pay for the household. Why aren't you handling the case, Detective Gumshoe? We met the guy who is, what was his name? The guy in the parking lot? That'd be Officer Marshall. Officer Marshall? Is he some kind of Wild West sheriff or something? No, he was kicked in the head by a horse, and now he just thinks it's the 1600s. Detective Gumshoe's letter of introduction. He can type up business letters all by himself? I'm so proud. Hey, what's wrong, Bambina? Jake Marshall. Strange guy to put in charge of a crime scene. And canonically, he sounds just like Gumshoe, because I thought he replaced him in this. Joke's on you. The real Detective Gumshoe sent us here. What's this? I warn you, fan letters to me go right in the spittoon. Not I. I keep them all. Everything from the P.O. box except food. Look where it should say letter of introduction. It says invitation. No worries. This proves it's from yeah. Do not be like the settler. You're a patrolman now. So how can you be in charge of a crime scene? We're just short on hands right now. I'm keeping an eye out in the meantime. Detective Gumshoe was saying he had nothing to do. Nothing important, at least. He's nothing but I will fight you. I will take that knife and it will be my trophy. This rope. Rope? I wanted to click on the ghost outline. Yep. They laid it in the outline of oh, they use rope? I thought they used chalk. The economy. Anyway, there's a phone on the ground that no one has touched. Ew, it's possessed. Just let me click on it. I didn't like that at all. Man, what a boring strap. What's wrong with it? Everyone has different tastes, you know? Here, check out mine. It's a pink princess strap. Nice. Good canon. Does Maya get residuals for that? She might want to contact an attorney. Most phones keep a record of all the calls you've made and received. They're pretty smart. Am I gonna touch a dead man's phone? Oh, I remember callback tones. Please enjoy this Verizon ringback tone while your party is reached. Quite a luxury car. It just screams, I have money to burn. Yeah, he does. Prosecutors get the big bucks and the big men. Is Phoenix Wright tall? Is it a 6 or is it a 9? You're right. Let's see. 6, 7S, 12-2. Victim's memo found in the car trunk. Look in the trunk. I think he means trunk. A block. The area is reserved for prosecutors. Defense attorneys are regulated to B block. I dream of the day when I'll be able to park my car here. I'll go over to B block to buy hamburgers from you, Mr. Wright. Why are you a dick? I'm not planning on giving up my job that soon. Or is that foreshadowing that in 3 years, Phoenix Wright will be dead? Or snap and finally kill someone? Thespians about Mr. Edgeworth have been flying around for nearly 2 years now. He was unbeatable because he did whatever it took to win. Unbeatable, that is, until he met you. But rumors are just rumors, aren't they? These are prosecutors we're talking about. Evidence is everything to them. Emma, we're going to have a talk about not only the system, but why Edgeworth is counting down the days until Taylor's version of Reputation drops. Taylor wrote Reputation about Miles Edgeworth. There's a big old secret hidden around here somewhere. Everyone knows it. Is that why Detective Gumshoe was taken off the case? Did they target him because he was closest to Edgeworth? How did the investigation go yesterday, Mr. Wright? Frankly, there's still a lot of gray areas. Chat's saying this case is long, so I think we're about to plead guilty. My first trial without a Fae helping me. No one's gonna bail me out this time. Oh, I miss you. Wait, come back. I'll be alone in there. And Emma's just like, what the fuck, dude? With a keen eye for details, only one truth prevails. The defense is ready, Your Honor. The prosecution has been ready for a while, Your Honor. Someone didn't get their morning kiss from the defense. I hope that personal feelings will not be part of the proceedings today, Mr. Wright. We agreed to keep business and love separate. You don't need to remind me. We've discussed it. Chief Prosecutor Lana Skye has committed an unpardonable crime. Fucking with my car. She will now pay for her rashness with her life. Do they put you in jail or do they believe in capital punishment? Right? That's what it's called, right? Really? It's canonically capital punishment, injections and chairs? It gets confirmed? Oh shit. That's scary. I thought they just went to jail. Man, anime's wild. Did you order the fingerprint lunchbox? I can't do it. It is too early for lunch. And I just took the defense to brunch earlier, so he's full as well. Stop offering him food. Until 2 years ago, Miss Angel Starr was a special investigator with the police. She was a first-rate homicide detective. Oh my god, she just got a lot hotter. Homicide detective was what I wanted to be when I was a kid because I liked reading murder mysteries. And I was like, oh, I have to be a cop? I don't want to do that. I just want to solve murders and be like, my city. Long time no see. Oh my God, she said the Rouge the Bat line. Please just let me ascend now. Now they know what they're doing. Like, I'm not mad, but come on. No wonder Mother wouldn't let me play more of these games. Bringing a lunchbox to your boyfriend. How disappointing. Touching. This boyfriend. He's the detective? Not that boyfriend, the security guard. That boyfriend you have, several? I don't know. That was really gross. Yeah, this boyfriend, that boyfriend, the other boyfriend. Fucking queen. Care to... Oh my God. Ship, the yet another boyfriend position is still open for applicants. I'll stick with the lunches, thanks. No, my head cannon. I got 2 votes to go ahead with the autopsy. Oh, chat, you fucked me. Witness, in your testimony, you clearly stated the following. Prosecutors are nothing more than worms. Ergo, you are a biased witness. You might want to keep those silly opinions to yourself in the future, rookie. Huh? Rookie? You should love me. I destroyed the reputation of 2 flawless prosecutors, unless you're willing to risk the consequences of doubting me. I'll fry you like a fritter, crispy on the outside, chewy on the inside. Oh my God. I love the little slappy. I don't know why that's my favorite animation. Why is everyone hot? Why is every adult hot? Your boy is real confused. This must be the victim's blood, right? Either that or Edgeworth cut himself peeling an apple. What's Edgeworth doing with a knife like this anyway? Maybe he spends his weekends roughing it in the wild. Smash. Edgeworth? In the wild? I gotta go. Oh, because it wasn't her knife? Yeah. Thank you. That was driving me nuts. Anyway, solved this completely on my own. No damage, speed run, 100%. No death, still on. If you're going to plan a murder, you don't forget the weapon. Everyone write that down. Ahem. I loved the details of that animated sprite movement. I love reading the articles. I believe the next lunch you'll be eating is my pie. Humble pie. Look at him having fun and telling jokes at him. I like New Edgeworth. To plunge the knife in again and again. Oh, there we go. Actually, 1 knife wound. Let me tell you something about anime, honey.
Imagine if that's how objections were actually made.
Actually. You say she stabbed him again and again, deeper and deeper, touching the bottom, breaking the edges. Are you testing me? Then I'll test you. With my moss surprise. Yeah, well, I'll eat it. I'm afraid the moss is growing under our feet as we wait, Miss Starr. Ooh, look at her mad. I mean, oh no. I hate this. Anime stum. The autopsy report states that death was due to a loss of blood from 1 stab wound. Holy shit, ma'am. This is not the time. But I love how creative she is. Oh, she's not happy. Her red muffler looked like blood to me. That's how ghastly the whole scene was. Meaning her scarf? She's not wearing her scarf. Objection. Right? That's gotta be it. It's black and white. I only have 1 health left. Nailed it. Never doubted myself. But that... Oh my God. Look at her just recover. Grace under pressure. You love to see it. Don't bother me with details unless you want to get bitten. Details. I can bother you with details. We are in a courtroom. There are 2 flags side by side. And during that time, you climbed over the chain link fence. Hot. I mean, oh no. She's innocent. Why would you do this? This is the worst. Oh, right. We're streaming. Hello. Happy Monday. We're playing Phoenix Wright. Raise from the ashes. That 1 emergency phone was on the back side of this partition. If indeed you were in B block, you couldn't have seen it. What? Oh my God. I really hope this isn't a stream that my grandma clicks on. Say the witness did actually see Miss Sky using the emergency phone. It would mean Miss Starr witnessed the crime from a different location. The trunk of a car? A different location. Now that's a pointless lie if I ever heard one. Before you call my lie pointless, at least let me tell it. They're gonna fuck tonight. Oh, piss. Oh, shit. I have 1 health left. Right? Yes, this is the only place where she could have been. Oh my God, I'm one shot from death and I'm dodging every move and I'm only getting crits. I remember in your testimony you said you brought a lunch to your boyfriend in the security guard room, yes? Well, Miss Star, you should have been dating me because no, you did not see shit. How many years have I been getting the better of men? Today a man has got the better of Angel Star. Yes, we did it, men! Sorry, women and theys. This one's for the fellas. Fellas! I'm trying to do the, like, prayer pose, but not knocking over the mic, and it's not working. Fellas! Fellas, can I get a, what is it? From Flight of the Conchords, can I get a woof woof? Sorry, she's and theys. Anime's for the boys only. This photograph tells all. It was the defendant who stabbed the victim. That truth still stands. It still stands? I disagree, Mr. Edgeworth. It is in fact on its knees in front of me, wearing its little ascot thing. Why? No! I died! I was doing so well! Load. It changes the distance between her and the scene of the crime. I don't see how that would change what she could see. What are you, dense? What she saw is not in question here. What matters is the time it would take her to reach the scene of the crime. And the photo she claimed to take. Phoenix! The door was locked. I couldn't open it. She didn't see shit. She ran around? It probably took me at least 5 minutes to get to the scene of the crime. 5 minutes between the witness of the murder and the arrest? Think about it. You could make pasta in that amount of time if you like it al dente. Mamma mia! Yeah! Do they have to cut it short for the virtue? We did it! We screwed that... what? We screwed that can shut, Mr. Wright. That was too close. And don't you talk about screwing her can. I'm the adult. I will talk about screwing her can. We really screwed her can. Am I right, chat? And now, to the... oh my God, now we have a shoe? Ah, there's that voice. Why is this the first time I've heard of this evidence? I don't trust you with evidence, Mr. Edgeworth. Always putzing about with it, kissing the defense attorney. And you had blood tests performed? Didn't I mention I have 3 boyfriends in forensics? In any case, Your Honor, she better stay away from the defense team. I can't accept this as evidence. What? You must know the 2 rules of evidence law. No evidence is to harm a human being. Mr. Wright, do you or don't you have a problem with the shoe? A problem? This is critical. Is there a problem with the victim's shoe? There's a problem. It's after Labor Day. I see no reason to prolong this trial. But Mr. Wright, do something, please. What can I do? Your sister has confessed to the crime and she tried to conceal it. But... Enough. There is no need for further debate. The verdict, Your Honor. Very well. But Angel Star is on the prosecution's side. She could have been lying about the water. This court finds the defendant, Miss Lana Skye. Wait, what? Oh. What did you just say? Huh? Me? Did you say that I, Angel Star, was on the prosecution's side? Well, yeah, you are. You're saying my sister hid evidence by erasing the bloody footprints. I thought you had your fill. Look at this. A photograph. I'm sorry, Mr. Wright. I guess I couldn't help after all. It's not your fault. It's your sister's for stabbing a guy, I guess. And it seems this is what your sister wanted anyway. Can I look at the photo, please? I'm sorry, Mia. The power of her cleavage reminds me to look at the evidence. Right. Wet or not. Not. Don't be so quick. Quick. Phoenix, right. Quick. It's just spinning around in his head. No. That's sweet, but it is silly. Look at this photograph. Every time I do it makes me laugh. Are you saying there's a problem with this latest piece of evidence? The thing you didn't know existed until 10 seconds ago? Yeah. He's not showing feet. This photo is worth nothing. There's something poking out of the car's muffler. Muffler hardly. Tell us why you think this piece of cloth in the muffler I hardly is related to this case. Because she said muffler on the cell phone. It's a musical now. I find myself wondering about that piece of cloth. Perhaps a cheesecloth. Whew! That was close. Oh, I said that out loud. Are trials always like this with you? No, they're usually a little shorter. I'd like to resume? What's up? The judge keeps looking over at the prosecution. Oh my god. My dinner reservation with Phoenix has been compromised. Seems our prosecutor is quite beside himself. Who's there? Who the f... Hello? Oh, hey. Sorry I'm late, Udgy. The roads were packed, it's just me. Long time no see, hey, Udgy. How you been? Swim much these days? You're the murderer. You're right, I do think of Joey Wheeler when I do that voice. Name's Gant. Damon Gant? I don't see the pun yet. Well, it's Worthy here. Look at that poor fella. I just thought I'd help out. Oh my god, by bringing this. I don't trust this man. Oh, hey, new evidence. What kind of outfit are you running? Mr. Edgeworth, good for you, dude. If your investigators are this lax, how do you expect us to do our job? Now, wait a minute, Worthy. I've no desire to hear your excuses. I'm telling you to wait. Or didn't you hear me? Have a look at this document where it says person in charge of investigation. There's no mistaking that signature is there. Miles Edgeworth. That's not fair. On the day of the crime, I had your head in the clouds because you got that award. I know how you feel. I'll expect a written apology. What? Are you serious? Don't be too upset. We'll find a way to clean up this mess that you made. I'd like to take a look at the blade of this knife. The blade, Your Honor? I don't see why not. Could you open it for me, I wonder? Yes. Well, I think all you have to do is push that switch and... If I cut my finger, Mr. Wright, I wouldn't be able to pound my gavel anymore. What if another hottie comes in with a testimony and food? Yeah, but if I cut my finger, I wouldn't be able to point it at people anymore. Come on, just hurry up and open it. Oh my god, it's possessed again. SL9 2. No, let me... There we go. Yeah. SL9. Allow me to present this little note. Wait a second. At last, an honest-to-goodness objection. This has to have something to do with Detective Goodman. What do you mean? An honest-to-goodness, what do you mean from Udgy? This is great. Now say the thing, kiss each other, flirt a little bit. It's just like a Phoenix Wright game. The printed name on the memo makes it look like it's right side up. But you can turn paper in any direction you want. Just flips it, everyone just spits out their coffee. Turn it around and what do you get? 69. Well, I guess the cat's out of the bag. You win, Righto. It's almost like I'm being tricked. I feel like you duped me. You two make a good pair. Never mind, he's the best character of all time. How about you tell me the victim's ID number? Sure, why not? It's not like you'll be able to tell who it is from that. Of course not. You won't tell me their name after all. We keep a tight lid on ID numbers. Don't go getting your hopes up. The number is 8675309. 5842189. I fucking knew it. So it was our victim. It has to be what I think it is. But what does this mean? Because he hasn't mentioned there's a second body, just a second crime scene. It's still the same crime if you move the body. The two ID numbers are identical. In other words, the detective killed in the police department's evidence room was Bruce Goodman. But wait, Detective Goodman is our victim. He's mine. We had an agreement. The oversight, the grave error, Mr. Edgeworth, they're yours. Well, what? We informed you yesterday. I believe it was our officer Meekins who brought you the... Oh, no. Oh, my God. Is he losing his job? He totally did tell that officer to, like, fuck off. But in, like, the classy way. The connection was just proven by Wright over here. I was just doing my job. I apologize for this terrible lack of due diligence on my part. Whatever your punishment for this is, for your sake, I hope it's not decisive. Yeah, right? Is he gonna get fired? Or quit? I think he's gonna quit. Or take a sabbatical? I'm a little confused. Well, you need to watch Bill Chill Gaming to get those beautiful, perfect recaps and watch his stream VODs so he can get a puppy. Click everything. We've got a dog to get. This is why we stall for a couple minutes, because I also need these to be advertiser friendly. He was kissed and hugged to sleep after 5 p.m. on the 21st. He was kissed and hugged to sleep in the prosecutor's parking lot in the police department's evidence room. Glad she's in good spirits, but I'm not sure she's gonna be much. She's been so helpful and nice. You didn't know how to, like, open a wallet without her. Just give it a try. Do I get to do the squirties? Let's find us some bloodstains. Oh, this is nice. We're not gonna progress in this game. We're just gonna do this. There we go. Oh, that's just urine. Keep trying. I'm gonna mark up the floor plans when we find a bloodstain, okay? See? I'm pretty handy to have around, right? Yes, kiddo. Validate. Oh, your parents aren't around. Yeah. Validation. You get validation. Gold star. I saved up. Oh, can we expense this to her? This poor kid. I saved up all my allowance to buy that. Oh, my queen. Smash. And you were let go? Fired? There is a difference between being laid off and fired, Phoenix Privilege. Privilege, right? It's all because of that case. The SL9 incident. Do you think you could tell us more about the SL9 incident? Talk to me longer. Talk to me more. Ah, shit. What present do you want, my queen? Wow, everyone looks deadly serious here. Except for that cute, silly little guy in the corner. If only we knew someone who worked at the precinct. Or if only our boyfriend could get us in into that evidence room. Howdy, partner. I'm a cactus. Also, can somebody talk to the cop who's supposed to be watching things who just has booze openly everywhere? Where is the guard? I have a feeling I know who he is already. It's Edgeworth. Larry Butts got a job at the security. Is that a trap? Is Bugs Bunny in charge? What is that? Knock, knock. Who's ready for their afternoon smooch? This system is corrupt and trials only 3 days. That's how it goes. We also asked for a bloomin' onion. What was... Oh, is it the sad officer? This sad bastard. Oh, I get it. You're here to deliver a report. No, sir. How should I say this? They're gonna kill me next! That's what I saw him, sir. A suspicious person in the evidence room. A suspicious person, sir. Oh my god. Did he just nard himself? Oh my god. What the heck is this guy doing? Good god, he's like just slapping his head. Guard, I think he needs to take a shit. I didn't know Mr. Detective Goodman was in the evidence room. I entered the evidence room and asked the man to show me his ID card. That's the thing. Suddenly he pointed a knife at me. So that Mogus, sus, imposter. Do unto others before they do unto you. My own father's words, sir. So I manifested my own knife and I stabbed him. Guess I better go check out the crime scene. So are we representing him too? This man frightens me. It doesn't look good having a top prosecutor sit in the defendant's seat, does it? Oh my god. No, not him. Stop showing me his front face. Well, I'm not sleeping tonight. Well, I never thought the day would come when Wright would ask me for help, old Joey Wheeler. I was wondering if we could investigate the evidence room. No. Only if you give us a little smooch. Go ahead, investigate that room to your heart's content. Knock yourself out. That's a special card for guests. It's our friendship card, the Red Eyes Black Dragon. Time to go to the evidence room. Come on, gang, let's go look at evidence. Solve this crime, solve this horrendous murder. Why was there blood in places that shouldn't be? What happened to the body? And then we can go on that road trip with the boyfriend in the convertible once it's no longer a crime scene. This mother. Hey, she also told me to give you a kiss. Here's your steak. All right, Bambada, you win. Ask. The card reader leaves a record of every id card that passes through. Blaze it, who's getting lucky on 420? So this is the evidence room. It really is kind of like a graveyard. Graveyards are supposed to have grass and trees. This feels more like a morgue. Every locker is fixed so that only one detective can open it. Using their id card? Well, that's the thing, pal. Id cards can be lost. Why, I'm on my 3rd card since entering the Force already. That sounds like a lot. Yeah, but even I can't lose my own right hand. Same thing I said to my ex-wife when she left me. Boom. That's what we call a pogue moment. Pogers. There are even some people on the Force that don't know about the fingerprint locks. That's gonna be important. Thanks, buddy. Time to look at shit. Hand. What's this? Blood. Are you sure? Let's spray it. Hit X when selecting the fluid. Look. Spray. It's the triangle button. We were all a little right and we were all a little wrong. Wow, it's like a party. This lock air, it's mine. It's yours? Please, you have to help me. When they come to take me away, promise you'll testify that I wouldn't harm a flea. I'm counting on you guys. Believe me, you can't trust the police. Ooh, there's a lot of blood over there. Gross. I'm marking my territory. Chat, would you watch another Power Wash Simulator stream? I'm very tempted. Ooh, where'd you get your hands on that? I made some in my tub. Why don't you have some? Where do you get this, Emma? I always buy it by mail order. Who is she contacting that's giving CSI fluids to teenagers? We should be investigating that. I wonder what shape these pieces were in, but... Puzzle. You want to try to put it back? This is so fun. Well, this piece looks like the bottom. Let's try putting the rest in place. Someone put more raspberry jam on this trophy vase. Oh, okay. That don't look right. Oh, yes it is. I did it? That wasn't satisfying. I didn't finish. Problem is finishing it. Am I right, fellas? What is Hassan Paint doing here? Since the dawn of time, true art has always been a war against oppression. True art? I notice that there's blue and yellow paint here. Perhaps we're witnessing the birthplace of the Blue Badger. You might say this is my studio. That makes me so happy that he made it. I don't know why. That man's just such a goof. We've put a man behind bars with this metal detector. I'm just gonna smear my scent all over this evidence room. Hello, I see you. Oh, I thought that'd be cool though if like something was written on it. Maybe we need to know the blood stain. This jar was evidence in the SL9 incident. That might be when the blood got on it. Gross. This is the ID card record of the people who came in here on the day of the stabbing. That's second number. It's not your ID card, is it, Detective Gumshoe? Mr. Edgeworth! Why do you have his number memorized? Holy shit, what are you doing here? Get the fuck out of my boyfriend's office! Is Edgeworth here? There, standing by the window, a teacup in his hand. He's looking at brochures of engagement rings for men. Apparently a new French restaurant is opening near here. I think he was trying to consult. Look at that little face. How did the inquiry committee go? Is there going to be a change in the income of our household? Any further investigation by this case will be directed by the Chief of Police, Gant. I can do nothing but wait for his results. So dinner will be cold this evening? What's this? A record of ID card usage. Edgeworth, you went into the evidence room that day, didn't you? just before the incident occurred, no less. I was asked to go by Chief Gant, no less. The chief is never one to explain himself. In any case, on the day of the stabbings, I brought this back here. Can I ask what kind of case it was? White-collar crime. What do you think? It's a screwdriver. Damon Gant. Is his name a pun? And I don't get it yet, still? So he's the killer. He's got a boring-ass name. The chief prosecutor wanted to know something. My sister? What? If you were still studying forensic science. Huh? Yeah, of course. Luminol testing fluid. Well then. King! Giving her a little fingerprint dusting kit. Aluminum powder for taking fingerprints. It's been chemically treated for better adhesion. I have no say in today's investigation. Do as you will. Look at that little grin. Here, take your powder and these fingerprint files for everyone involved. Thanks? How about giving these Detective Gumshoe as well? Why don't we just have this regularly available for everybody? This was on the DS, right? Did you have to do the... That'd be cool. First, choose a finger. A finger? I hardly. Each finger I hardly leaves behind a slightly different imprint. Quit procrastinating and choose a finger I hardly. First, we sprinkle the aluminum powder around in a little circle, light these candles, and we pray to Cthulhu. Just blow away the excess. Huh? How do I do that? With the triangle button. Exciting, I know. Just dump the whole thing. Can you just cover the screen? Almost. Aha! The person who left this handprint must have worn gloves. Other prints? Looking at the locker door again closely. Oh, there's a smudge. It's too big. I want to write my name. Yes. Yes. More. More. Yay! So we're not done yet? This is quite a process. Ugh, I'd rather just make them confess and they have a big anime blow up in court, and that's how I find the killer. Analyzing. Serial killer found. Oh, and now they're gonna date. Oh yeah, there was a bloody handprint. Nah, we don't need science. Yes, please. Am I not supposed to dust here? It's not letting me click the fingies. Oh, the one next to it? That was odd. Okay. Ugh, stupid science. Ooh. Match found. And now they're gonna kiss. Why would Officer Marshall? It looks like our investigation is finally turning up some results. Actually, what we'd like to hear from you is, sir, I'm what you would call part of the younger generation, sir. So true, bestie, cap, no bet. I got that Riz to kill. They'll call me the Riz killer, the killer of Riz. Did he just gaslight himself into thinking he's the murderer? I was in charge of guarding the Blue Badger, sir. Blue Badger? Yes, sir, the lovely police mascot created by the chief of detectives, sir. You will die if you're guilty of a crime. Evidence was falsified. Take a look at this. It was sent to my jail cell. Chief Gant delivered it to me this morning, sir. That's the second time he's just dropped some evidence out of nowhere and been like, hee, show us the video of you murdering the victim. A video of a real murder. Just what are we getting ourselves into? Like and subscribe, donate, member. Oh my God. It's just, suddenly it's holding a knife. Ooh, 3D. Alright, so he opened the thing, dropped a glove. It's like Paranormal Activity 3 when it's oscillating on the little fan. I haven't seen a man die in front of me before. Now his soul is inside me. Well, I believe we're all thinking the same thing. How can we deal with these unsettling feelings stirred within us? We must kill again. Indicator lamps light up when it's open. Oh my God. Do I have to watch the whole... Can I fast forward it at all? It was already open. Because the light's on. Can you not fast forward it? Or pause it? About these lockers, is there no other way to open them? No, sir. I myself tried all kinds of methods in the past. The only... That's sus. Is there a problem with the video? Yes. I propose we have the defense point out this alleged contradiction in the... He would want me to point it out. He loves these big, strong hands of mine. It's set up so you can fast forward. Yeah, okay. I'm less upset then. I thought I had to keep watching it. Good God, it just stares at you. Why is it all beat up and smudgied? Nailed it. Wait, are you implying I got this wrong? Rats. Oh my God. Shut up. Just let me do it again. Something is seriously wrong with this picture. Just say... Don't make me watch the whole thing. Just say it. When the victim reaches for the handle to open the locker... Let's rewind to a little earlier. Son of a bitch. I feel like I'm being punished. Here, notice the light? What's this? It's already lit. 420. The locker was already open before the victim grabbed the handle. Oh my God. Did he just choke himself? That's not likely, Your Honor. The sensor would detect and report any malfunction. Yes. Why wasn't the locker locked? Me, Your Honor? I don't know. Maybe it was the thing I pointed out earlier and everyone laughed at me. Maybe something like jammed the system sensor. Jammed the system's... No, Emma, that was blood. There's something else that seems out of place in this video. Son of a bitch. Very well, let's back the video one more time. The locker wasn't locked. Mr. Wright, please point out the cause for this. Okay. No. Nope. Son of a bitch. You know, the first thing I showed you. Please watch closely. This is the continuation of the part I showed. At least the music stopped. Although now I'm worried that something bad happened. Why did the music stop? It's just quiet. What if something was inserted, say, between the sensor and the door? Inserted. Alright, watching the clip again, AMA. This white thing wasn't inside the locker. It was stuck between the door and the sensor. On the day of the crime, even I could have opened that locker. And I did, and I killed him. On the day of the crime, Detective Goodman was not carrying his card. Oh my God, oh my God. So now, what does this all mean? Doesn't even require much thought. You simple bitch. The man Officer Beacons encountered the evidence room was not Detective Goodman, but rather the man who stole his ID card. I have only one thing to say to the defense. Kiss me. Bravo. The defense has already done the explaining for me. The victim in this video is a fake, which means a murder did not take place at the police department at 5:15 on the day of the crime. So the real crime could only take place at one location, the underground parking lot, at the prosecutor's office. The murderer being Miss Lana Skye. I love this music. This cross-examination has proven one thing and one thing only. The security video did not show the actual murder. Oh my God. Okay, well, we're watching it again, AMA. Why does it make me watch the whole thing? The prosecution considered the incident at the police department to be unrelated. We have not prepared any other witness for this incident. Then we win. Good night, everybody. Time to call a certain Texas Ranger to the stand. Ah, the judge. Court is now in recess. So what are those medals for, and what's your favorite color? Why do you have an Attack on Titan scarf? Hope I'm not interrupting anything, pals. Oh, guess I am. I'll come back later. Wait, Detective Gumshoe. What is it? There's a dog outside. He's like an outside dog. There's a little bowl. SL9 incident file recovered from Lana Skye. Now that I brought you your stuff, you're gonna ignore me? Emma, but why? Why is your name in here? 2 years ago, the rest of the world knew it as the Joe Dark killings. The Joe Dark... No, Lana. That's over with. No. Oh, Emma, wait. Oh, she ran away. I thought she fainted. A desperado's soul is as boundless as the desert sands. No paper can sum it up. Maybe it's best we get on with this quickly. Please, share with us your testimony of the day of the crime in plain old English. This is Japan, after all. Okay, Mr. Wright, he's all yours. Give him a big ol' wet smooch. Kiss him in English. But the murderer was wearing gloves, right? Oh my god, I can't fast forward it when I'm replaying it? Yeah, no, he wasn't. No, they weren't. All the genders can kill. No, what do you mean that doesn't count? Look at the fucking tape. I have his fingerprint. I have a tape. You can see it. Why do I have to press the first statement? There's only one reality, and that's this. The security tape. As long as my trail isn't in there, you can't say otherwise. I don't get this game sometimes. I've been wanting to do that for the last, like, 10 minutes. What? No, I'm not accepting the loss of health here. Here's the video. He's not wearing gloves. That's it, right? Is it that weird thing? Oh my god, just let me see it. It still looks like he's not wearing gloves. Locker with the white cloth sticking out. Now then, let's rewind the video a bit. I appreciate they wanted to do something a little different. Oh, the white cloth, it's gone. What's the meaning of this, Officer Marshall? The murderer needed to hide something, so he opened a locker and stuck it in. It's not my fault he happened to choose Mine. He really doesn't know. What a fucking idiot. Take that. A fingerprint sensor? Is that supposed to be jerky, or is he eating, like, leather? Olé. See, I did it. Where was the witness? It seems Mr. Wright has an answer. In my butthole. I mean, I'm gonna be confused again for a second. It'd be V for victim in this instance. He was pretending to be the victim. That's where the victim, Detective Goodman, was. It was you, dressed up like Detective Goodman, in drag, but not actually drag. It wasn't cool enough to be dragged. You're just a dude dressed like a dude. That's just clothes. Boo. You're gonna have to do better than that to break a detective. Unless you have hard evidence proving I dressed up as the victim. This can't be happening. It's so obvious he's the one. What can I do? Come to my aid, Daddy. It looks like your lack of experience. Oh, fuck you. Hey. Phoenix, try thinking outside the box. Box. Perhaps the video is the... Oh, fuck. Because they kiss? Oh, there it is. No, oh, the hand. Well, because the hand wasn't pointing on him yet, and I saw the blood, but, like, I hit the button, but the finger was in the corner. No, I got it. Don't make me do it again. That's what I saw, and I didn't notice that the finger was in the wrong spot. Want it on record. So true, flawless king. Everyone say it. So true, flawless king. Anyway, he threw himself at me, and I ended up cutting him slightly. Sorry it had to turn out that way. With me knocking about and everything. By the way, what happened to your knife? Oh, there it is. Oh, you mean this one? I don't know what to say. I can't just forget the SL9 incident. You know why? I'm sure you've heard the name. 2 years ago? Oh my god. He received the same lousy prosecutor award you got. Prosecutor Neil Marshall. He handled the SL9 case before I did. He was my brother. My brother fought Dark and was killed. That was the first time Dark left behind any evidence. That was all we needed. There's more to my brother's death than what the records say. Well, at least one thing's for certain. You're going to jail. So if no one was murdered at the police department on the day of the crime, that means the murder in the prosecutor's office parking lot was the real one. Which in turn means only one person could have committed the crime. Chief Prosecutor Lana Sky. This boy's got the draw on you partner. He's back in his Sona. Well done, Mr. Wright. Thanks to you, I didn't need to waste my time. And we can go on that apple picking car trip we talked about. But wait. Yeah, thank you. Yay! Hey, Emma, how you feeling? Did you have your orange slices and a nap? The other handprint. You mean the traces of blood found on Detective Gumshoe's locker. Did you find something? Nope. Oh, sorry. I guess I'm not much of a scientific investigator after all. What could be wrong with that handprint on Detective Gumshoe's locker? Oh. Is it the Blue Badger? This is where he was dancing at the time of the crime. Dancing like no one was watching. Dancing in the dark. So that must mean this blood mark was left there before the Blue Badger was brought in. Was left there before the Blue Badger was brought in? I will not allow such far-fetched balderdash in my courtroom. It may sound far-fetched. Far-fetched! Officer Beacons cut his hand, from which a trivial amount of blood fell. All right, AMA. Okay, there it went. I was like, please don't show me this again. Someone bled prior to the struggle shown on this tape. It had to have been Detective Goodman, where he was really murdered. So then, assuming this murder you purport really happened, when did it take place? I demand you show evidence that proves when it occurred. Right? Yeah, 420, blaze it. 420, blaze it? If the 420 blaze it, let's fucking go. 69, internet funny numbers. It's definitely Orange Man, because he told Miles, here's a screwdriver, take it to the evidence room. So he knew he would be there so he could put the body in the car. 4:40 p.m. Say the number. Say it, Bart. Miles Edgeworth, just what have you done? I would have had just 10 minutes to murder the victim, carry his body away, and clean up the blood. Unfortunately, that's physically impossible. The crime must have taken place before Mr. Edgeworth entered the evidence room. There's only one other card number remaining. 777-777-7. He went in with 777-777-7. At what time? Say the internet funny number or I quit. Find out whose id number is 777-777-777-777-777. Belongs to someone with a rank of captain or higher. Someone who is so-called executive officer. We don't have the authority to inquire into such a person's identity. You will look into it immediately. That's ridiculous. Just how? I'm not finished talking, Mr. Wright. I will fill your mouth after the court, but right now you need to shut up. The defendant sitting over there! Your own little executive! Lana? Don't be stupid. She's been charged with murder. Of course we've looked up her ID number, and it's not 777-777-7. Answer me this, Chief Prosecutor. In that trial 2 years ago, did you really only use legitimate evidence? We can ask that right now? Occasionally, we felt the powerlessness of the law. At least, I did. I became a prosecutor in order to suppress crime with the law. But why won't you answer him? Drastic crimes require drastic measures. That's just the way it is. We did what we had to. Don't put it around in quotes. That's what you did. No. No! Order! 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 My God. Lana's remarks caused such a stir that we all got the day off. The chaos in the courtroom could not be quelled. The conclusion of the trial would have to wait until the next day. Okay. Did we do it? Well, what did you have to do with these killings, Emma? Joe Dark tried to kill me. Officer Marshall's brother, Neil, was only trying to save me. I didn't see that one. Really? We read the report. Joe Dark. It seemed like he was running from someone. I have been so close to saying Joe Dirt 3 times. Neil Marshall was stabbed right in front of this poor girl. So true, bestie. It is giving trauma. It's an understatement. I drew a picture, but it wasn't any good. How good was the picture? Like, I'm trying to make myself laugh and it's not working. Lana forged the evidence and Mr. Edgeworth used it. If I could have just testified properly, none of this would have happened. No, kiddo, if the adults around you that are, like, responsible for this weird-ass system did their jobs properly, you were 14. No. I know she can't hear me, chat. No, please, let's move on. Where's the people with the puns? Where's the little badger dance? God, I'd give anything to watch that VHS one more time. 2 years ago, Lana was a detective. Wait, how did she move from detective to chief Is this Legally Blonde? How did she make... That's a huge jump. What, like it's hard to go to Harvard? Thank you, I'm the third bill, and that's my audition for Elwoods. Seems like you're feeling a little better. We're gonna get you a new enamel pin, huh, champ? Criminals don't mind playing foul. Why should we? What the... But Lana, if you're wrong, an innocent person might be found guilty, Queen. We stand Emma. Classic Gen Z demanding that we have a fair and due diligent judicial process system. Am I right, fellow millennials? I wish I had a house. Where's that avocado toast? He is a way more attractive man when I can't see how, like, off-puttingly orange his attire is. He was the deputy chief of police back then, but he still worked the crime scenes. He just kept showing up with evidence out of nowhere that completely and dramatically changed the direction of the case. We led a team of the best detectives on the force. A man who thought he was a cowboy, his brother who also thought he was a cowboy, and the lunch lady, and the man who is now dead, but always looked great in an ascot. They were the Avengers of our time, you see. It was Chief Gant, right? No one's here today, not even Miss Star. Sorry, chat, we're ending the stream. If Miss Star's not showing up, what's the point? Oh, if you're looking for the others, they're all in the conference room, with the chief prosecutor saying what she did and the decision about what to do. There's more chaos going on than Thanksgiving and Christmas put together. Or as the left calls it, the holidays. Okay, let's move on, Emma. Like, he just starts to rant about saying happy holidays. Damn, he has that picture framed on his wall and a fucking Beauty and the Beast enchanted Christmas organ. He's the Phantom of the opera. He's a phantom. Hey, I used to take organ lessons in kindergarten. And every night, this mysterious ghost would visit me in my dreams, claiming to be the spirit of my dead father, and he would teach me to sing. They used to call me Little Miss... I read that different. Now, lot 666. Dun, 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 dun. Will you find the beauty underneath, chat? 2 years have passed since that incident, and I can't exactly use Time Wizard to go back and change it, now can I? See that big picture on the wall over there? That's me and my best friend Yugi. All the same, we'd still like to have a look around. Perhaps you didn't hear me. I said there's no need to investigate it anymore. Now hurry up and get out of here. I have a meeting to attend. Red Eyes, Black Dragon. There's gotta be a way we can get inside the chief's office. What do you want me to do? Dress and drag and sing the hula? Luau. Now Mr. Edgeworth has the whole world after his blood. They can get in line. I have a vial of it around my neck that I wear and a ring that can't come off. But why would Edgeworth be blamed? It's not like he knew the evidence was forged. Lana Skye is the guilty party here, isn't she? No offense, Emma. The only evidence Dark left behind was during his final attack, when he killed Prosecutor Marshall, who was trying to protect some girl. Some 14-year-old girl with glasses. I think she was somebody's little sister. My poor sweet, sweet boy is just stepping in it today. It's a good thing that last witness wasn't killed. That last witness, I gave you my heart. Right, we're gonna show him the knife. The old knife, not the new one. We have not talked about the new knife enough. What are you doing with that? I'm killing people, Gumshoe. The fuck do you think I'm doing with evidence? Take a guess where the broken off tip of the knife was found. Where was it? In my ass. Where do you think, kid? Aren't you a scientific investigator? Sorry, pal. I don't plan on getting feared because of you. I wonder if there's something we could show him that would make him change his mind. Hand me that ukulele. I don't need you to respect me, I respect me. I don't need you to love me, I love me. This must be the most uninformative detective I've ever met. But he's a soft boy. Leave him be. Speaking of helpful himbos, yeah, I could use a hint. Help the himbo, chat. What are you doing here? He sure was quick to throw that paper on the floor. Mr. Edgeworth, did you still want to know how to spell engagement? Are you up for the trial tomorrow? Look at him. First last year's trial and now this one. It seems all you do is worry about me. Please unlock the kiss path. To be honest, you're getting on my nerves. What are you doing so far away from me, and why do you always show up with a teenaged assistant? Make her leave. You certainly are the curious sort, aren't you? Kind of like the first person who sucked a cow's nipple to discover milk. Chad, I have to go. I forgot I have something to do. Mom said I can't have a sleepover anymore. Everyone in this trial was involved in the SL9 incident, and everyone in this trial has tried to fuck me now. Roast beef is meant to be savored when eaten. Like me. Miss Starr's hatred toward Lana. If they were both detectives at the same time, were they roommates? They look like they're handing out invites to like an Eyes Wide Shut party. Like, I don't know why. That just looks very like, hello? Like they just asked me like, are you single? We have an in-law suite in our home. Thank you. That's what I was thinking. They saw you from across the room and liked your vibe. I'm not letting you in the chief's office, period. It'd be my neck on the line. Ooh, paper. I wonder what he was writing before. Come on, Mr. Wright. Let's take a look. Are you crazy? Edgeworth is sitting right there. Just distract him. I'll check it out. You know. Kiss him. Hey, Edgeworth. Hey, Edgeworth. Is that Detective Gumshoe out the window there? Oh no, he's falling to the ground. Catch me. What? There we go. If I show that to Gumshoe, he's gonna be like, oh, fuck that. It says letter of resignation. Resignation? Edgeworth, you don't mean... I'm tired, right? If you're not gonna open that ranch with me upstate, we can have all those dogs. This letter of resignation. I wonder if I could use it my ass. We need to talk to him. We'll talk about this when we're at home. This didn't open. God damn. Hey, I got a present for you. Our mutual love interest is quitting. That's it. I've made up my mind. Here, take my id card. After all, I'm friends with Mr. Edgeworth. Depending on how this case turns out, I may already be as good as terminated. There's only one good cop, and it's Detective Gumshoe. We're gonna burn this system down. If anyone finds us now, Detective Gumshoe's a goner. If that happens, I'm counting on you to bail me out. Ah! I thought you were a ghost. I didn't even know you could slap a ghost. Besides, we're all in this together now. Here we stand, hand in hand. We can make it. Together. Together. Come on, let's have some fun. You don't think... Nah. You wouldn't be... No. You two don't think Chief Gaunt might be a suspect, do you? Yes! I'm a fucking genius. A shard from a broken cup. There's something else in here, too. What's this? It looks like a piece of leather cloth, which is a contradiction. A piece of cloth with a handprint on it and a broken shard from a cup. They look like pieces of evidence. Yeah, but unless you can prove they have something to do with this case, I'm afraid I can't just let you take them. Would the leather be the cowboy clothes? His LARP? His cosplay for the Renaissance Fair? You think he goes to the Renaissance Fair and challenges the knights?
110.
There's two of them. There's two cowboys in this case. They both wear leather. If I could piece this together again, it'll prove Chief Gant was knowingly hiding evidence. Here goes. Combine. I didn't have to move it. Or do I? Because it looks like the blood doesn't line up. Does it spell Emma? Did Emma kill him by accident? And Chief Gant's covering that up for Lana to keep her in his pocket? Or did Chief Gant convince Lana that Emma somehow did it? First the pipe organ, now this armor. Do you know how many taxpayer dollars must have gone into this room? Go off, King. What? You mean we're paying for this? That's it. I'm not paying. Well, you have to, though, kiddo. Whoa. Oh, Emma, your drawing's really nice. Oh, it's nothing. Why don't we want to tell her about it? So it'll be more dramatic later? To not upset her? Sprinkle that powder. All right, let's check for prints. It was Emma. Or he really manipulated it. Hey, you found a match? Whose fingerprints were they? Huh? They aren't clear enough to get a match. Oh, that's too bad. Now, that's not very kind, is it? We didn't think you'd be back so soon. Fortunately, I'm a man who believes in signs. I love that M. Night Shyamalan. I don't care what people say. Live-action Avatar The Last Airbender's the best one. Take him into court immediately. Drop off your id on the way out. You won't be needing it anymore. Now get out! Yes, sir. I'd like a word with you. Sir, I'm not a licensed... You with the spiky hair, you're free to go. That is a child, sir. She is not to be detained without the guardian around. Me. I know who it is that's lurking behind your words. Mia did a good job mentoring you. I'm rather jealous. I'd give anything for her ghost to haunt me. Tomorrow's trial. There's only one way to drive off Lana's demons. An exorcism. Do. Oh my god, I'd give anything for a Phoenix Wright exorcism. Like the exorcism of Emily Rose, where it's like court heavy. Oh, that'd be so sick. Chad, is there a scary Phoenix Wright case? 5 minutes, right? And Chief Prosecutor Skye will be found guilty. But she didn't do it. I figured you'd say as much. That's why I came here to hear what you have to say. This is the first time he's ever done something like this. We usually don't talk or touch until after our court cases are done. Lana, that is to say, the defendant, has asked me if she could speak directly to the court. Your Honor, I'd like you to put an immediate end to this trial. Your Honor, the defendant's claim does not change the defense's plea. In that case, Mr. Wright, I no longer require your services. You haven't even paid me. Your Honor, I hereby forfeit my right to an attorney. Oh my god, we become a prosecutor with Edgeworth. Please. I'll cry. This court finds the defendant fine as fuck. Yes, thank you, Daddy. But why don't you just be a good little boy and keep your mouth shut? Eh? There he is. There's my king. Sorry, but I'm no longer the naive little boy you would have me be. They're gonna fuck after this. With this sudden confession from the defendant, it's obvious to me some kind of deal was struck behind the scenes. Mr. Edgeworth, I am exercising my right to self-representation. I don't think we need to continue... I don't care what you think, Miss Skye. The exposure of truth sometimes results in tragedy. However, no matter how tragic the truth may be, it would be an even greater tragedy to avert one's eyes from it. Smash. Whew. Anyone else hot in here? Worthy. You'll live to regret this. Miss Emma Skye, please, take the stand. And will the defense please take my hand? I drew a picture of that scene once, but it seems to have been lost. Objection. I was like, where's the fucking drawing? This little girl put all her heart into drawing that picture, and yet you would insist on denying its existence? Hey, I'm not the bad guy. Yes, what is that? Hey, that's it. That's the picture I drew. Oh, it's a kitty, huh? These lists, they're different from each other. What? It would appear, Mr. Edgeworth, that the evidence list you were handed 2 years ago was incomplete. These two lists fit together to form one, like they're holding hands. 2 years ago, only half of the evidence in the case ever reached you. What the I love it so much. If the evidence list was torn in half, then there might be more of the drawings on the back of Mr. Edgeworth's list. There's something wrong. Sorry, Your Honor. There is indeed something drawn on the back of my list. It's that thing. Fuck yeah. The Blue Knight returns. Hey there, Emma Skye. Let's turn that frown upside down and catch the murder. She claims this is exactly the scene that was imprinted in her mind. There's clearly a contradiction here. There is. Stabbed in the back, and this is him getting stabbed in the front. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but this picture the witness drew contains a blatant contradiction. What? I still remember it like it was yesterday. You took me to my therapy appointment. What part can I... It'd be easier if I could just point to the word in the autopsy. Fuck. That's because the drawing stinks. Mr. Wright, how could you? That's so fucked up. Is he reaching around to stab him in the back? Give him the old reach around, as they call it. Is it the weapon? Take a look at the knife the man is holding. If you look closely, you can see its tip is broken. What? I thought it was the way it was angled. He was stabbed in the wrong spot, but yeah, you could just give him a reach around. If the victim was only stabbed once, then the murder weapon should not yet be broken. The tip is... Some say the tip is enough. Not so fast, Mr. Edgeworth. Slower. And look at me. There is another explanation. Have you forgotten already? About a little something called Mr. Wrong. Falsified evidence? You agreed not to say the F-A or the F-E word. Please allow me to once again go over the events that took place the day of the murder. I made a sandwich. I called Edgeworth several times and hung up. After receiving the King of Prosecutors Award at the ceremony, Neil Marshall questioned Joe Dark along with Damon Gant. That knife point on the suit of armor is going right to the boobie. There must have been another broken knife. Oh, it's the trophy. Take a look at this. This is a picture of the awards ceremony. Ah, that blade is going right into her nipple. That's a broken knife. The knife the witness saw was in all likelihood from this award. This man raising a knife would have been Prosecutor Neil Marshall. Yeah, Damon Gant killed Neil Marshall, or Officer Marshall. Yeah. I knew it. This picture. I'm the one who drew it. You created me, mother. Now I shall burn them all. We shall rule the world of the sky. A man dressed in this costume saved me. I'm the Blue Badger. The Blue Badger didn't exist 2 years ago. This is all quite verifiable. I know it sounds strange. I was surprised too when I saw him at the police department. I had this nagging feeling that I'd seen him before somewhere. He wasn't in the room, but I'm sure I saw his shadow. His shadow? Chaos Control? Ladies and gentlemen, there is a black hedgehog rampaging through the city. Please show us this mysterious Blue Badger lookalike. Oh, is it the thing? Is it? No. No? It doesn't have the third. Oh, is it really? Fuck yeah. I thought it was, but then it doesn't have a. Oh, because that would have broken off. I'm stupid. I've got to show them. Oh my God. My presence is in all things, and I'm in your dreams too. I allowed you to remember me. Oh my God, this is awful. This isn't right. Show me. Jesus, why would you move it? Don't do that. Don't abandon me. Kind of like that. No, but... Oh, I'm gonna throw up. Okay. Nope. God damn. And the music's still going. Was this a miracle or what? I can see all that's here. I can see all will be. And I was the one who told you to kill. And I also made this judicial system. And never again. The location of the jar is shown in a picture taken on the day of the crime. It's on a shelf in the office of Damon. Yeah, she shoved him into the suit of armor. So either she actually killed him or Damon Gant convinced everyone that she did and he just went, oopsie doozle, stab. If the man was knocked in the direction of the shelf the jar was sitting on, what would he have hit? The suit of armor, holding a very sharp and dangerous looking sword. I don't know if I can go through with this. Assuming the man Emma Skye knocked away was actually Prosecutor Neil Marshall. You mean Mr. Marshall died because of me? So bright in my eyes. What are you saying? I'm sorry, Miss Skye, but given the circumstances, Joe Dark murdered Prosecutor Marshall. If you hope to have anyone believe your insane allegations, I'm afraid you're going to have proof. Both parties involved in the incident are dead. But we certainly can't get dead people to testify. Hello, Mia. Where have you been for the whole first part of this game, bro? Please don't make me show it at an angle. Please don't make me show it at an angle. Got to connect these dots to make ladders. Aw, man, this is some DS bullshit. It's AMV. Gather every weeb in the country. We gonna launch the confetti? Not guilty. You see, Worthy? Can't say I didn't warn you. Because of you, an innocent man was sentenced to death. Unable to settle the crowd, judge declared a recess. Whee! Recess! This case has hurt too many people. It's time to bring it to an end. Time to turn this SL9 into an SL69. Mr. Edgeworth. Yes, Your Honor. The Inquiry Committee is planning to impose harsh penalties on your actions. Thank you for the news, Your Honor. Fucking, that's some BDE. That being the case, the prosecution will allow... Ooh, I get to pick the witnesses. I get to meet your parents today. Oh, oops. Your mom? Maybe? Well, Mr. Wright, what do you say? I want all the hot ones back. I'd like one of the hot ones back, please. The defense calls Damon Gant to the stand. Several others from previous cases. Please escort Mr. Gant to the stand. Gant stand. I like saying it that way. Worthy, are you sure you want to do this? Your name and occupation. You want to play hardball, eh? You are aware, of course, that a police chief has all kinds of weapons at his disposal. 31304. Holy fuck, he knows my social security number. I just picked random numbers. Take my testimony, for example. I don't have to give it if I don't want to. The chief of police has the right to refuse to testify. It's called the 55th Amendment. Half this list was found in Gant's desk. There we go. If you really had nothing to do with the forgery, then how do you explain this? Well, now, Yugi boy. Switch the Yu-Gi-Oh character. My dear Righto, don't you know the second rule of evidence law? Not this again. Evidence law. Look at him. He's just holding a little pipe. Final fragment found in his safe. That's the only thing. That's that blue badger you showed us earlier. It's a jar. A piece of this jar was discovered in your safe. So you admit to it then? That you were involved in the forgery? Who, me? Or do you mean you? You were the one who snuck into my office when you found this evidence. Indeed, I believe I will press charges so you won't make the same mistake again. My apologies, Chief, but would you mind waiting until tomorrow for that? Today is, well, you know. All right, Aji, in return, though. I know. That place, right? Oh my god, they're gonna fuck. Even without that case, I was already in line to become the next chief. He was going to be made chief anyway. The other candidate, didn't understand. He started committing crimes in the hopes of becoming the chief of police. I wouldn't be anyone's accomplice if there was nothing in it for me. Yeah, I'm not what the kids call a simp. Yikes, big ick. After the Slanine incident was resolved, Lana Skye was appointed chief prosecutor at the prosecutor's office. The person who arranged this job change was you, Chief Gant. You assisted Lana Skye in forging evidence. Your motive to appoint her as chief prosecutor so you could control her. That is also what happened in this incident. This incident? Which one would that be? We haven't given it a code name yet. It's just happening right now. I have it listed as Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday case. The murder of Detective Bruce Goodman. Sorry, I got a text. I had to read an important email. Worthy, you better watch your tongue, because Santa Claus is going to go to town on it. With his ass. To accuse the chief of police of blackmail and murder. That's... impossible. Thank you, I'm the third bill, and I better win an award for this. Consider me for your next project, birthday party. There's no turning back for us now. Take my hand. You better deliver evidence for your life. Now would be the time. Now would be the time. There was one id on the list we couldn't determine the owner of yesterday. 777-777-7 69420 6969420. Oh my god, that's my social security number. Can you imagine, like, just going your whole life knowing that your social security number is like 69420 and you can't tell anybody? Or it's like, I guess it'd be 42069. I'm chief of police, whether it's the evidence room or the bathroom. Both places where I fucked your mother. What's the difference? I can go anywhere I want. I can fuck your dad wherever I want too. When you entered the room, were you alone? I always go to the bathroom alone when your mom's not in town. Detective Goodman took the form to you, Chief Gant. Then you accompanied the detective to the evidence room. Whoa! Oh my god, he exploded! He turned into a heartless Sora! Mr. Edgeworth, think back to the day of the crime. What is this screwdriver doing here? You and I were using it to... It's here because... I didn't plan to return to the prosecutor's office. But you did. Because Chief Gant asked you to. Hide this body because I told you to. Because you told me to! Remember what I told you earlier? A police chief has all kinds of weapons at his disposal. Weapons? like the right to refuse to testify. I'm invoking that right now. What? I'll say it again, Mr. Wright. Damon Gant is the current chief of police. This court will not tolerate any accusation against him without concrete proof. Why is everyone sending dead emojis? Do I not have the evidence yet? What do you think? I think, Mr. Wright, I'm going to be late for lunch. This is, I think, the first time, like, don't press any further has been the answer. Fuck you. I have no proof yet. Here's a tip. Never gamble what you can't afford to lose, righto. It seems that Lady Luck was on my side again today. He's Joey fucking Wheeler. The defense calls forth, my lunch lady girlfriend. Listen, good Lana. I don't think you need me to tell you this, but if you accept Mr. Wright's claims, there will be terrible consequences. Let the record show that I was not gesturing to my throat, nor making threatening gestures of any kind. I'm gonna fuck your dad. Let the record show that I was not threatening to have sex with any of the defendant's family. All right, then. I got a lunch date to meet. It's your mom's. All of your moms. This court is now in recess. We're just all okay with what just happened there? I'm not a detective anymore. Oh, yeah. Is he really? Is that canon? Is there no Detective Gumshoe in the sequel? Don't worry. I've already decided where to work now. Oh, please, yes. Let Gumshoe be the new Maya. And he's like our assistant. He tries to have psychic powers, and it's funny. Yeah, there you go. I'll take the place of the top-knotted girl you used to work with. I didn't know that's what that was called, but I got the visual. I've never heard that before. To think that all this time, my sister was being blackmailed by that terrible man. And she did it all just to protect me. To follow Chief Gant's orders, she must have shut herself up deep inside, to force herself to do anything and everything the chief told her to do. Like not fall in love with the dashing defense attorney across the way. Edgeworth, not now, sorry. Lana, no matter what happens, I'll always be your sister. Gant and the Fabrication is a great band name. We found the final piece of this jar in Chief Gant's safe. On the night Prosecutor Marshall was murdered, you were not the first one to show up on the scene. Chief Gant got there before you. Yay, yeah, thank you. I'm like, the judge needs to stop defending his friend. I want to go home. Gant helped her create evidence that incriminated Dark, sparing Emma, and therein lies the reason. The reason why Miss Sky became the chief's puppet. Buys up P. Oh, she bit her thumb. I didn't like that. Wait a minute. We're still smack dab in the middle of Gant's trap. Is something wrong, Mr. Wright? If evidence was fabricated behind your back, then Emma's accidental killing of Prosecutor Marshall might also be a lie. I'll testify about what I really saw. There we go. Whoa. Up, and now it's relevant because it's missing from his vest. That piece cut out from his vest, could that be the cloth we found inside Chief Gant's safe? The evidence I presented twice and everyone yelled at me? This is the poorest excuse for a trial I've ever seen. Bro, you're not allowed to talk anymore. You pleaded the 55th. What, now you want to make me out as the bad guy too? I was the runner-up at Duelist Kingdom, so I'd like to put in a word or two in my defense. You can't, you fucking fussy bitch. You already declined to testify. That means you forfeited your right to make statements of any sort. You may never speak again. Just sit back, relax, grab a margarita, nibble on some sponge cake. Last chance, bitch. Oh, GG. Oh, fuck, he exploded. So, what's the excuse, righto? You do have something to show us, right? If I show that piece of evidence now, Emma's sure to be made out as the murderer. Yes? Or is it fake? He wants me to show it, so it's fake. Bro, I invented chess. Yeah, if he wants me to do it, it's fake. So don't do it. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, I see. It's because you know the truth, don't you? See the victim's vest? Made from a gorilla's chest? It looks like part of it's been cut out for some reason. You mean you had this in your safe? What? That means you... The chief of police! Have you been concealing evidence? This is going to be the biggest scandal in the history of the police department. Aside from the murders and whatever the fuck the execution every 3 days thing is. I'll tell you what really happened. Why are we letting him testify? I was the first person to arrive at the crime scene that day. When I tampered with the crime scene, I hid 2 pieces of evidence. You mean those items in your safe? But if you fabricated all the evidence, what's to say you didn't fabricate the message on this jar, too? Come on, Righto, cough it up already. I know you have it. So you admit to it then, Chief Gant, that you were hiding the cloth you cut off the victim's vest in your safe. Yeah, I admit it. Well, Mr. Wright, what do you have to say for yourself? Just a moment ago, you said you didn't have any evidence you could present. Tell the truth, right? If I keep lying, I'm going to anime jail. There's no hot guys and big Bamalama anime Badingo waifus, just live action remakes as far as the eye could see. You personally cut out this piece of the victim's vest. Oh yeah, think about it. Righto had all this time to present this evidence. He was reluctant to do so. Why would that be? You know whose fingerprints are on that? Mr. Wright, do you really know? It's Mrs. Donovan. A whole new character shows up. It should be okay now. Anything to get her back in court. Accuse. Emma Sky. I'm sorry, Emma. How could you? You monster. You acted like she really didn't. I said this trial isn't over yet. 5 more days. But I'm afraid it is over, boy. Not only this trial, but your career, too. You purposely concealed this conclusive evidence. That, my friend, is a serious offense. Chief Gant, you are absolutely right. This piece of cloth proves who the real murderer is. You see, this piece of cloth contains a critical contradiction. What is this fool babbling about? Behold, the piece of evidence that contradicts this cloth. And what exactly is this supposed to be? This is the picture Miss Sky took. Take a good look at it. Every time I do, it makes me laugh. Oh, but the vest doesn't have blood on it. Wait. There's no blood on it. Who could have arrived at the scene before Miss Lana Sky, picked up the unconscious prosecutor, and impaled him on the armor's sword, and make Lana believe her sister did it? Through the act of creating insurance, you proved that you were the actual murderer. No! Oh my god, it's so weird. It's finally all over. Good night, chat. Wait, what? Just go to jail, dude. You see that piece of cloth is illegal evidence. Illegal evidence cannot be used to convict a suspect. It looks like the last laugh's on you, son. Don't call me son. The time for me to reveal my plan has finally arrived. Edgeworth, will you marry me? Did I? It wasn't evidence yet because it wasn't relevant yet. Because he had to say I cut a piece of the vest so that I could go, oh, was it this? It's not that I didn't present evidence then, it's that I couldn't. Very well. Let us settle this once and for all. Grab your pistols. If you can prove your conduct was not in violation of the law, then do so now. And then I present the book. It's written right here in this book, the second rule of evidence law. Unregistered evidence presented must be relevant to the case on trial. You see, at the time, it was impossible for me to prove the relevance between the cloth and the SL9 incident. At the beginning of today's trial, that piece of cloth was still meaningless. The person who gave it value as evidence was you, the real murderer, and there's only one person that could be. The judge! Damon Gant, the killer was you. Wahahaha, hee 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 hee. I'm too tired. I'm too tired. Stop. Just let him die. Goodman came to me that day. I went with him to the evidence room. Then all of a sudden he decides to speak out. We had to stop kissing and start killing. We can't transfer the evidence out. There are too many questions left unanswered. Looks like I was better off being an investigator of crimes than a committer. I hardly. Tell me, Worthy, why do you stand in court? Me? You despise criminals. I can feel it. You and me, we're the same. Da-ding. One day you'll understand. Oh, believe me, you will. You're just one man. You'll see what it really takes to bring them down once you try to go it alone. But he's not alone. Oh, Ajay. What? Looks like we'll have to cancel that lunch date. Sorry, old friend. Looks like I was the one who came last. I'm sorry, too. Damon Gant, you were once a fine damn fine investigator and an example to others on the force. Don't worry, he'll be fine. Now you got Wright here, and Worthy. With those two around, you can't go wrong. In fact, I can hear them already, believing in themselves in the heart of the cards, saving people from the Shadow Realm. And fucking, there are two things I want you to understand. Yes, Mia Fey was my girlfriend. First, your sister never hurt anyone. Second, Damon Gant betrayed you from the beginning. You no longer have any reason to keep silent. When this trial is over, I'll tell everything. All that I've done these past 2 years. I'm sorry, Miss Sky. I couldn't get you out of all your trouble. I can see why Mia thought so highly of you. You just might make it to the top. Oh, that's really effective. We haven't seen that sprite smile this whole time, and this has taken 50, 70 million hours. I owe you my thanks. And to you too, Mr. Edgeworth. Ding. I know how much of an ordeal it's been for you. I read your diary. You rose above it all and guided Mr. Wright to victory, his hand in yours. You are innocent of murder, however. Although the chief blackmailed you, the fact is you still acted as his accomplice. A trial will be scheduled for these crimes at a later date. I understand, Your Honor. Is there something amusing about all this? Why are you smiling? It's been a long time, Your Honor. A long time since I felt free of these heavy chains of memories. Did she die? It just went white. Not guilty. Confetti really is... People are still dead, and she also did other crimes. Confetti isn't really appropriate here. It's finally over. Kid, you're killing the buzz. My boyfriend and I are cleaning the murder out of his car, and we're heading to the orchard. I'm sorry your sister didn't get completely off the hook, but this is a sign you might live in a decent justice system. Just now, after the trial ended... Damn, she didn't thank her sister. Lana didn't say a single word to me. Hope I'm not interrupting anything, pals. I'll come back later. Didn't this just happen? I thought you'd like to see someone. Oh, yay. Can they hug? Please hug. Should you be doing this? She's still under arrest, you know? I won't tell if you won't. Emma, I owe you an apology. That day 2 years ago was the first time in my life I ever panicked. All I could think about was keeping you from getting wrapped up in that mess. I knew how much I was hurting you by distancing myself, but I couldn't bring myself to tell you what I did. Emma, I'm so sorry. Sis, you don't have to apologize. No one says sis, let alone this much. I always knew that one day you'd come back, and now you have. Oh, Emma. Yay, please, show me the huggies. Oh. I can't tell if this is because I'm exhausted or invested or maybe a little both. No one can change the past. The only thing we can do is strive to make up for our mistakes. Oh, fuck. Why must we make up for our mistakes, you ask? Because in doing so, we can find the way back to our rightful path. And it is from there that we can move on toward a brighter future. At least that's what I felt watching the two sisters make up. Thank you, both, for all that you've done. I'm sure we'll meet again someday. Isn't that right, Edgeworth? Edgeworth? Stop hiding and come over here. Where was he hiding? I just came to say congratulations. Mr. Edgeworth, I hope you don't blame yourself for what happened. We were the ones who acted corruptly, not you. I realized today that I can't correct my mistakes. Mr. Edgeworth, not only that, but I don't even trust myself anymore. Chief Gant was right. You and me, we're the same. Who knows? Given enough time, I might have tried to pull something like Chief Gant did. That thought terrifies me. That's why I can't continue on as a prosecutor. Damon Gant and your mentor, Manfred von Karma, we swore not to say the MVK word. They were both the best of the best when it came to fighting crime, but they both made the same mistake. Murdering people. You said in order to fight crime on my own, I'd need a weapon. That may be true, but think back to today's trial. You weren't alone. You were working together with Mr. Wright, and because of that partnership, you're technically married. You were able to present evidence that otherwise would have gone undiscovered. Come on, Mr. Wright. Show him what Lana's talking about. Oh, fuck. Oh, the evidence list. We each had a piece of it. The key to my heart. Take this. That's the picture I drew. You had one half of the evidence list, and I had the other. It's time for me to go. Mr. Edgeworth, take care, Chief Prosecutor. Edgeworth, what will you do now? Well, whatever you do, just remember, you can let what happened kill the prosecutor in you, or you can let it help you grow. In the end, it's up to you. I know. It seems I owe you my thanks too, right? But what I face now is my problem. Edgeworth, I'll be waiting for you. In court, farewell. Are they breaking up? Where is he going? Does he get a spinoff? Where's my fucking case? That was anticlimactic. I'd better get going. I'll be by to visit soon. Where's my kiss? And so another case came to a close. As for the sisters, I have faith. Faith that their lives have only just begun. And as for me, I think it's time I started on a new journey of my own. Oh. What? Are we dying? He was last. Oh my god, it meant something. There's just a little matter to be resolved about the chief prosecutor. Basically, I had to brebe a guard in order to sneak her out for 30 minutes. Mr. Wright here's the one who'll be footing the bill. The third bill. Huh? Thank you, Mr. Wright. You're the best. Come on, guys. Let's go. Oh, that's a cute way to do the credits. I arranged for a friend of mine in Europe to take care of. Still, I'll manage to find my way back to the field somehow. Then, I'll be able to investigate crimes together with Emma. I hope so. If we penalized you anymore, it'd be worse than firing you. Yay! Detective Gumshoe will return in the Avengers. Earth's mightiest aces. I will remember this pain. As a farewell gift, I put a new meal on the menu. The Right Way lunch. I will always love you. Maya! Oh, I'm a little sad, but I'll be all right. Look at him. Look at him. Oh, it's the cutest little boy. It's more crime scene photos. Oh. Fuck you. That hit me in my crotch of my heart. My heart balls. Holy shit, we did it. I guess you could still say he's like undefeated, but I liked the reality there. Like, we didn't get her acquitted on everything. We got her found not guilty of murder. I like adding it to the first game because I like, after seeing two sisters be distanced through life, you know, with Mia's death and everything, it was nice to feel like you helped sisters get closer. It was really fun. I like those characters. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Thank you for watching. Thank you for hanging out. Fuck, I'm tired. I'm gonna drink a bunch of water and I'm gonna pass out. Be safe, be mindful of others, wear a mask if you go out, and remember to take care of yourselves, please.